We observe our reality from our point of view, with our eyes, ears and senses. The journalistic codes of ethics enforced by the press councils usually contain an anti-discrimination clause.
More media outlets should look at the ethical codes and hand it out to their employees, because I think it really would change something.
Such a clause protects large groups of people against discrimination by the media. Any discrimination of age, disability, sex, race, religion, nationality, sexuality, ideology, etc. has to be avoided.
This requirement is of great importance. The media act as a multiplier and a gatekeeper within our society.
Newspapers can shape and influence the view and attitudes of the general public. They have a profound impact on our beliefs and value systems. In particular, they can spread and solidify prejudices and resentments, and therefore, for instance, can also encourage racism.
The anti-discrimination clause protects the various groups of society collectively. This is especially crucial for vulnerable groups and minorities. For example, refugees, the LGBT community and Black people.
It's immoral, it makes harm, but lying is not illegal. The American society is also very much exposed to this avalanche of violence.
Racism against Black people is not limited to the USA. Unfortunately, it exists in European countries as well. Black citizens have had to face bias, stereotypes and discrimination by the media for centuries.
It's a problem. It's a big problem all across the world, and we cannot look the other way because nobody has done enough.
In news coverage, members of the Black community are sometimes depicted in a negative way, as violent, dangerous, simple-minded or lazy. Especially in the context of crime coverage, the danger of generalization and stigmatization persists.
The press councils in Europe consider statements like "most Black people are drug dealers" or "they are all criminals" as an infringement of media ethics.
Of course, it would also be defamatory and a breach of ethics to use the N-word in any article.
So we are different in some ways, but in some ways we are the same. I think that people should learn to be okay with the differences, and equality is the biggest goal that we can set ourselves to.
Fair, fast and free. Press councils, the voluntary and self-regulating bodies of press.